Imagine this, a song drops. It's soulful, it's vintage, and the lyrics are undeniable genius. You instantly know this is a generational talent, but that artist doesn't exist. That song wasn't written in a smoky club or recorded in a basement. It was generated by 5 words typed into a machine. We're talking about the viral AI remix of 50 Cent's What Up Gangster. It sounds like an undisputed classic from a bygone era, yet it's nothing more than a perfect mathematical fabrication. This is not just a technological parlor trick. It's proof that the soul, the unique human signature of creativity and experience, can be replicated. If genius can be automated, what does that make the rest of us? The technology that allows a machine to mimic a musical legend is the exact same force that is currently flattening every complex human being, from the biggest podcasters to the quietest academics, into a simplistic 2D digital villain. The goal isn't just entertainment, it's perfect, predictable, profitable polarization. The greatest threat to authenticity isn't a competitor, it's the algorithm's flattening. This is the process that converts your nuanced reality into a 30-second clip designed to confirm someone else's deepest, most cherished bias. The mystery we must solve is this. When the machine makes more money from your caricature than your complexity, how can you ever tell the full story? The monoculture's death and the new economy of outrage. To understand the digital demolition, we must acknowledge the collapse of shared reality. Growing up, the world experienced a monoculture, a time when everyone knew the same bands, watched the same shows, and reacted to the same news. The internet didn't just divide that culture, it pulverized it into thousands of silos, creating an environment where truth is secondary to tribal confirmation. The key figures in this digital demolition aren't tech CEOs. They're the people who defy the silos and attempt to speak across them. The great truth articulated by Andrew Schulz is that we no longer exist in the same reality. Our individual realities are fed by algorithms trained to give us exactly what we want to hear, or, more accurately, the terrible things we want confirmed. This system creates a perverse financial incentive. The archetype is currency. The media doesn't want the complex individual. They want the manosphere, or the heterosexual archetype that drives clicks from the opposing silo. 2. Outrage is the product. Polarization is the most profitable business model. As Schulz observed regarding the tragic death of Charlie Kirk, the public reaction wasn't empathy. It was tribal, with one side seeing a hero and the other seeing a villain. This deep, visceral conflict is what sows the insanity in the country and drives engagement. The foundation of the modern media economy is built not on information, but on dehumanization. The chronology of demolition, the 3 stages of flattening stage. 1. The archetype is built, the new identity. The process of flattening begins the moment an individual gains notoriety. Schulz found himself confronted by people, even podcast co-hosts, who had an idea of him. Cultivated by the internet and headlines, a flattened version of who he actually was. This archetype is often politically charged, and nuance has no place in it. The political label. Schulz realized his identity was being co-opted into a narrative that explained the political climate without requiring accountability from any political party. He noted the struggle to find space for reasonable, nuanced takes when the algorithm demands the extremes. Asterisk, the geographic stigma, the walled garden. The same flattening applies to communities. Schulz compared the lucrative Austin comedy scene to a walled garden. Those outside the walls, like many young comics, see the success and feel deep resentment and anger, leading them to shit on everything and lash out at the scene. This bitterness becomes their new marketable persona. Stage 2, the humanity is stripped, the weaponization of loss. The demolition reaches its peak when human experience, such as loss or controversy, is converted into viral fuel. The Charlie Kirk tragedy, The death of Charlie Kirk became a case study in how social media destroys shared reality. The two opposing silos processed the death entirely through their existing biases, one with heartbreak, the other with celebration. The person himself was irrelevant. Only the cartoon version mattered. This weaponization of a personal tragedy demonstrated that the only way to experience such profound digital hatred is if the subject has been completely dehumanized. The Hinchcliffe lesson. The Tony Hinchcliffe controversy over an insensitive joke demonstrated the power of digital backlash. Hinchcliffe experienced a public firestorm that left him genuinely worried his life was over. It took a friend's support and the realization that the internet is not reality for him to recover. This event provided a crucial lesson in survival. Those being attacked need a strong platform of support to fight the organized campaign that attacks them. Stage 3. The blacklist is applied, the punishment for authenticity. The system also punishes those who step outside of their lanes, especially if they threaten the political or corporate consensus. The comedy blacklist. Comics who achieve great success often face attacks from those within their own industry. Schulz points to Mark Maron as an example of a successful comic whose attacks are often rooted in resentment and bitterness. When Maron attacked Rogan's involvement with a reality show, he used the dumbest justification to intellectualize his bitterness. This pattern is a warning. Once currency runs out, some comics resort to shitting on your colleagues to get attention. Asterisk, the political blacklist. When one's success crosses into politics, the attacks are amplified. Rogan and Schulz discuss the need for humility and support when facing coordinated online campaigns, often involving bots and other state-sponsored friction. The relentless, politically driven aggression of strangers is seen in the extreme, calling a woman a racist for simply riding in a Cybertruck, or wishing a stranger's daughter a terrible life because the father interviewed a politician. These acts are fueled by the algorithm, which rewards and reinforces their insanity every time they look at their phone. Modern parallels. The cure for the digital rot, the antidote to the digital demolition isn't more online fighting. It is a dedicated return to absolute objective reality. The humility principle and objective reality. The most effective tool against the algorithm's flattening is the pursuit of skills that provide absolute objective truth. Asterisk, the pool hustle analogy. The discussion emphasized activities like pool, archery, and jiu-jitsu because they don't give a shit who you are or if you sold out an arena. Asterisk, the outcome is truth. In these activities, the arrow either hits the target, the stroke is either smooth, or you tap out. There is no room for charisma, no room for bullshit. This forces successful people who are constantly praised and catered to remain humble. This practice is the cure for the aversion to losing that becomes very fucking dangerous when success isolates you. The Big Mac principle, consuming content safely. We are currently navigating a technological moment analogous to the early days of fast food and cigarettes. Asterisk, conscious consumption. In the past, people ate fast food without knowing it was unhealthy. Today we know. The next generation must be taught to view any unsolicited content sent to their phone as a Big Mac, an immediate dopamine hit, but not nutritious. Asterisk, skepticism as a defense. The immediate, primal reaction to any video from an unknown source should be skepticism. What exactly is happening here? Why is this being sent to me? What is this confirming? This conscious awareness helps prevent the outrage farming. That is a strategy designed to divide society and keep us at each other's throats. The political weapon of free speech. The current political atmosphere has turned into a stupid fucking game where the zero-sum nature of power makes every election feel like life or death. This is why protecting free speech is paramount. Asterisk, the American anomaly. The U.S. dedication to free speech is unique and antagonistic toward government power. This core value is currently under threat from trends spreading from other countries that lack these protections. The core antidote: free speech allows for the necessary humbling of our heroes and our leaders. When a president is roasted at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, it is a beautiful, uniquely American cultural institution that lets us know the power structure is accountable. This act of public mockery is vital to preserving a healthy, non-tyrannical society. Conclusion: 3 takeaways and a final warning. The digital world is not just reflecting our reality, it is actively warping it for profit. To survive the algorithm's endless attack on your identity, you must choose reality over the performance. Here are 3 non-negotiable takeaways. Takeaway 1. Your archetype is not your identity. Understand that any public figure, and eventually you, will be reduced to a clickbait caricature. Refuse to accept the 2D version of your friends, colleagues, and political opponents. Base your judgment on long-form context and direct interaction, not the algorithm summary. Takeaway 2. Humility is the only digital defense. Dedicate time to a hobby pool, jiu-jitsu, archery, where success is objective and failure is immediate. These activities instill the humility and resilience necessary to weather the emotional storm of digital attacks. If you're not used to losing in life, the internet will make your first loss devastating. Takeaway 3. Treat all unsolicited content as a Big Mac. Be immediately skeptical of any video or headline designed to elicit outrage or confirm a deep bias. It is not nutritious information. It is digital junk food. Consume it sparingly, understand its source, and prioritize content that demands nuance and thought. Final warning: the technology of the future is frighteningly simple. It can now automate genius, and it can just as easily automate hate. If you do not actively fight the urge to flatten complex human beings into simple villains, you will soon find that the villain it creates is you. The question is not if the algorithm is watching you, but whether you're watching the algorithm.